Continues tonight between the San Mateo County Sheriff's Office and the Sheriff's Union.
Yeah, the union's yet again demanding Sheriff Christina Corpus resign after a report accused her of misconduct. Sheriff Corpus has denied all of the allegations and is refusing to step down. KRON 4's Sarah Stinson's been following this from the very beginning. She joins us now from the newsroom with the latest. Sarah.
The sheriff says she understands the past few weeks have been tough for not only her employees, but also the community. She says she does not believe resigning is the answer, while the sheriff's union claims otherwise.
We cannot come to any sort of solution that does not involve her resignation.
The San Mateo County Deputy Sheriff's Association putting its foot down with another call for the sheriff to resign. This in response to Christina Corpus doubling down in a letter to employees and the community, saying in part, quote, "Resigning from my position or relinquishing the independence of this office is not the answer. I will not step down." In the last 2 weeks, we've heard the sheriff continue to deny the findings of an independent report that accuses her of creating a toxic work environment within her office and having an intimate relationship with her chief of staff, Victor INJ. Instead, she called the allegations a witch hunt and claimed she's being targeted because of her gender and race. Here's the union secretary, Detective Elliot Storch.
That could not be further from the truth. She needs to look at what's clearly there. She needs to look at the objective facts and resign.
The DSA sent a letter to Corpus Wednesday saying in part, quote, "We will no longer work with you. That ship has sailed. All you are doing is playing the role of victim within a disaster of your own making. Quit."
Can you explain what that means?
We're going to continue to follow orders. We're going to continue to follow directions. If she does decide that she wants to meet with us, we will meet with her. However, our position on her resigning is not negotiable.
On November 13th, San Mateo County supervisors unanimously made a no-confidence vote asking the sheriff to resign and passed a resolution to remove the chief of staff position. During that meeting, the sheriff stood before them saying she would neither quit nor fire INJ. Instead, she promoted him to assistant sheriff. But since he's not a sworn officer, the county has been researching the legality of the promotion. In the sheriff's statement this week, she wrote in part, quote, "I have confidence in the new leadership team to oversee our daily operations and foster a culture of accountability and respect."
And the last update I had was that he is not currently an employee of the county. His position as civilian chief of staff was removed by the board of supervisors, and he is not allowed in any part of a county facility that's not open to the public. So for all intents and purposes, he is not an assistant sheriff.
And there have been so many developments with this story. We have a full timeline with every update on our website, KRON4.com.
Yeah, Sarah, I know you've been following this, like we said, from the very beginning. We understand you've been trying to get in contact with Sheriff Corpus to get her side of the story. Where are we at on potentially speaking with her?
Yeah, that's right. I am in contact with the staff of Sheriff Corpus. I've requested a sit-down interview with her. After the holiday, I should find out if that will happen. And of course, we really hope so, because we want to hear her side just as much as we're hearing from the other side. So stand by for that. And of course, as I said, everything on our website.
All right, Sarah Stinson in the newsroom for us tonight. Thank you, Sarah. Still ahead at